When talking with a lot of our creators, they're looking at how to increase their earnings through content creation. Most of the time, they are going through the steps. They've got a lot of their stuff set up, but there's still things that they're not finding that helping them complete some of their earnings goals. With content creation becoming more and more people's livelihoods, we're looking at ways in which we can help creators make a living doing what they love, creating content. Some of the major issues that we usually see with creators in earnings is they have limited community engagement, limited VOD content and reels available for new audiences, limited call to action, which is a big one. So, no reason to give stars subs or reasons for the community to contribute. Very limited or no engaging content. And they're not providing value to audiences, whether that be through entertainment, education, or through community. So we
Mhm.
wanted to talk today about roughly what are some things that you think how to and we'll discuss some of these as well that especially how to improve that call to action. How can
Mm.
creators build their content around their community that incites them to help you as the creator, to give back to you as the creator, and think maybe even some ideas as what creators could do to build that kind of support that you may need. And you've talked to this before
Yeah.
about, you know, that you're very grateful for people's contributing to your stream and to your content. And I think being that like authentic person and being very grateful and showing that gratitude to those people is probably one step. Like talk to us about the whole call to action, streams and stars and subs, and just building that community.
I guess it's kind of been a big piece of I guess the way I've built my community and built the way I kind of stream over the last 10, 11 years. And obviously, I know a lot of people don't sort of, they always say I'm not streaming for money and I don't want to start my stream for money. And I definitely agree. But it does get to a point where you are streaming a lot. You are putting a lot of time in. Some people I know that is similar position to me is streaming 30, 40 hours a week, and I guess it is a bit of a weird topic. But I guess it's one that if you're just open, you can definitely have this conversation openly with anyone, and I guess still come across in the right way. Um, you know, for me, we've definitely seen a lot of people over the years on various platforms go about kind of monetizing their stream and asking for subs and asking for donations in definitely the wrong way. You've seen the clips, you've seen the VODs, you've seen all that stuff. For me, it's just I've always had like goals set up, whether it be sub goals, star goals, bit goals, kind of whatever platform I'm on. And I think it's more just for me and the community just to have a bit of fun. If people are out there and they can support, they will support 100%. And if they can't, they, monetarily they won't. It's just as simple as that. So for me, it's just I like to have fun with what I'm doing. I like to have a star goal. I like to have a sub goal. I feel like people do love to help people hit their goals. And even me as a viewer, when I watch people's streams, I see them with a goal, 95 subs out of 100, and if I'm in a position where I can gift 5 subs, I will do it because I want to see them hit that goal. I want them to know that the content that they're creating is valuable, and just to sort of show a little bit of thanks and sort of gratitude for the content that I'm watching. And I know that a lot of people are like that. And at the end of the day, like if you've got a goal up and you are mentioning it in the right way, or you're having fun with it, or you have a goal that the viewer will get more out of it as well at the same time. I haven't done it in a little while, but a lot of the sub goals that I used to have were tied around cosplays of characters that we'd met in NoPixel or in the GTA roleplay server that I play. So, if we hit 1,000 subs or 2,000 subs or whatever it may be, then the viewers get a little bit of an extra incentive to kind of help hit that goal as well. So I think everybody knows that there is money to be made via streaming and via content creation. It's no big secret. It's been out and about with various leaks about how much people are making and all those types of things for a very long time now. And people are very well aware that sub goals and bit goals and star goals and sponsorships and all that sort of stuff make them money, and in turn support them, support their families, support their friends. There are a lot of people that are very generous as well. I think just going about it in the right way, that suits you and your community, is definitely something that may be a little bit hard to kind of figure out at the start, but just try different things, try having some fun with it, try setting some goals, try setting some things that your community can help you reach that will, again, help you financially to support the things that you're doing, but also giving back a little bit as well. So coming up with a few ideas that might be unique to you and your community to be able to give back. If people are there to support and they can, then, and you feel like you can give back in any sort of way, it's only going to be positive kind of all around, and kind of continue that support for years to come, possibly. Hopefully, anyway.
The big thing with kind of building more and more of or more and more of this, and setting this up, is that being completely transparent with the audience that you're with, right? And I think that
Mm,
that's the thing, is you're talking about authenticity, is that you especially, I'm going to use your content, is that you kind of bring your family into a lot of it, right? You kind of showcase this is what you're working for, working towards. There's a reason behind it. And I think that's a very big thing and driver for your communities and the audience to actually contribute and help. And obviously, like you said, not everyone's going to have money to be able to do this,
mhm,
to give you, but they can support you in other ways. They can like the stream, they can share it on Twitter, on Facebook. Like, there's different ways to support that isn't just money. Maybe that share gets it to a new audience, and that new audience member and viewer is the person that actually contributes some sort of earnings. Like, there's different ways in which you can build those call to actions. Like, maybe there's a certain part of your stream or content that you're like, this is the part where everyone has to share. Start sharing, start sharing, start sharing. Start retweeting, start doing this. Like,
mhm.
whatever it is, there's different calls that, so that you can kind of get the message out there. And then you've got your audience and community members kind of pushing for you, and they're driving you to more people. I think there's some really interesting things that, different objectives, and you put it really well with goals, is that
Mm.
with creators setting these goals and constantly showing that their community, that they're getting closer and closer each day to those goals, that they're there to help you reach them. I think that's a very important thing that more creators need to do.
Because at the end of the day, people are there to watch the content and support the content that you make. And if they can help financially, they most likely will. So having a goal up there kind of allows you to interact with the community, and kind of build the community together, and build the content together and make them feel a part of the stream. So, I think like over the years that I've been streaming, a lot of people that have popped past my stream, they enjoy the goals. They enjoy seeing the goals being met. They get satisfaction out of seeing my stream grow, my community grow, my sub numbers grow. It's all exciting for everybody. Obviously you'll have a few people there that won't be happy about it and blah blah blah. But if you're still having a good time and you're being authentic to yourself, and creating great content for you and your community, then there are always going to be a few bad apples here and there. But at the end of the day, if you're having fun and growing a great community, and enjoying yourself, and a majority of people are enjoying your content, that's a win-win for a majority of people. So